thank you, Kalisha. A little bit about myself. Most of my corporate career was in human resources and learning and development. I had positions as Senior VP of HR, Chief Learning Officer at different organizations. At one point in my career, I worked for 5 or 6 years with a career management firm. But of course, a big part of that was helping them with networking. And around 2006, I was introduced to Lynn Wayman and Ann Baber, who had just written a book called Make Your Contacts Count. I read the book and I was kind of blown away. So fast forward from 2006 to 2021, I was associated with Contacts Count. They decided to retire, and so I bought the company in 2021. And I did that primarily because of my passion for this concept, helping people really learn how to network. And that's one of the things we found at Contacts Count. A lot of people simply don't know how, and they try, and it doesn't go very well. And so they don't want to do it anymore, which is understandable. That's human behavior. But with our approach, which is skills-based, we've actually been able to help people learn how to network and really find more comfort, more confidence, and be able to build relationships that make a difference in their lives. So the way that we use the assessment, really the first thing we do with any client, whether it's an individual or whether it's a team, and it's a way for them in Contacts Count to understand where they are at this point in time. What is their skill level with the 8 competencies? And then we always use it at the end of any program to see, and the data says there's improvement. More importantly, we hear from them about how they've actually used the skills and behaviors to land a job, to meet people in their profession, to help others using the skills and competencies of Contacts Count. We've taken the assessment that we use with Agolix, and we've made a shorter version of it. So on the website, contactscount.com, there's a free assessment, which is kind of a mini version. We use that as a lead magnet, something to get people interested in it. What's most important to us about the assessment is that the vast majority, the average score over the 8 competencies is somewhere between 40 and 60, which validates for us that the vast majority of people need to improve, can improve in their ability to build relationships. And that's where learning and using the 8 competencies that are part of that assessment with each individual or team is where we can make an improvement and make a difference in their ability to build mutually beneficial relationships with others. When we first engaged with Agolix, immediately started to work with Whit, and he told me how easy it was to transfer all of the information from the assessment we had into the Agolix system. And since that completion of the assessment, Agolix, in my mind, has been one of the best vendors we've ever worked with. Whit's been very timely and always, no matter what the problem is, he's got a solution, and it's usually within 24 hours. And anytime that I've talked to Jennifer about this and how to use it, she's been very responsive. So I can't say enough about the customer service. And spending 25 years with Dunkin' Donuts in my career, I'm kind of a customer service fanatic. So I can't say enough good things about Agolix, and their customer service really makes a difference for me in Contacts Count, and I'm sure for all of their other customers. Well, let me leave everyone with this bit of advice, and this is the first competency is called adopt a networker identity. And we all have a networker identity, whether you know it or not. We want people to adopt a positive networker identity, and that means to think about every conversation that you have is an opportunity to teach someone something about who you are and to learn something about who they are. And the more you teach and the more you learn, the greater likelihood you can give back to one another in some way, some small way. Here's an article, or some monumental way. Here's a way that I can help you land this job. But over time, you build trust-based, mutually beneficial relationships. And those are the relationships that are most important to you in your life. And they will have an impact both on your professional and your personal life.